Sorry, please carry on.
And now it's time for our 10th and last finalist. This guy has actually been chosen by you guys out there, not us. Yes, he's that one lucky applicant that didn't make it past the jury, but was brought back by you people into the competition through your votes on social media. And that's really something. And what is that something about? Let's take a look.
Hi, I'm Nitesh Agarwal and I'm 23 years old and I'm from Bhopal. My app, that's What's in My Plate. All you have to do is take a picture of your food and it will give you its nutritional value. I love to ride my bike. I am crazy about bikes. If I'm in the mood, I would really write down something beautiful as song or as poem. Interested in cooking also. I love to act. I want to be an actor, director. I think that really makes me who I am, and I would surely want to do something about that.
एक टेक्नोलॉजी में काफ़ी अच्छा है, पर बेसिक रियल लाइफ में काफ़ी स्लो है, क्योंकि जब ये अपने कॉलेज आता था काफ़ी स्लो था. इसका हमने एक निकनेम रखा है नूरे खुदा, क्योंकि मैं जब दूर से कॉलेज के गेट को देखता हूँ, आता ये धीरे धीरे बैग हो, छोटे बच्चों वाला बैग हो, बाजू में छोटी सी कॉपी तो उसको धीरे धीरे बड़े ग्लासेस लगा के आता, तो उस दिन उसको लगा ये तो बिल्कुल शाहरुख खान इतना स्लो जैसा वो एक्ट करता, बिल्कुल वैसा ही है.
See, rap is more like realizing the food, so there is some technical things which we need to discuss a lot. In this generation we are diet conscious, so that is going to definitely take that to the next level.
You obviously were Vikas's favorite last time, and I say that very sarcastically, but let's see if you can change his mind. 70 seconds. Start now.
Well, packed food comes with all the information, right? But what about cooked meals? That's what my app is about. It takes picture of the food and it gives you nutritional value, recipes and ingredients. Then the food is recognized and it gives out the full report card containing the calories, preparation time, ratings, and also how many people have liked it. And then we have Calorie Cal. Calorie Cal calculates the daily consumption of food, which is distributed in such a way that people can find out at which part of the day they're eating more. And Raj, we can create a database where we can have real-time monitoring for people, so that they can eat properly, and they will have a recommended chart by them. And Vikas, your nightmares for this app will be all gone.
Even before I ask you for the business model, because Vikas had almost folded up when he was about to fall off his stool, I'm going to ask him first question, but remember, he actually has an answer for you.
I can actually make a dish with different calorie counts. It also depends how you've cooked it. The fats you've used, you can't see those things. You also have to understand that even in the oils, you have a very different fat content. How would you actually calculate that? Because this is the only subject where I can actually talk openly. Finally.
He has infra detection fat meters in his camera.
It's very difficult. It's very difficult because what we make food look, even in the cookbooks, we don't even actually cook the food. Most of it is not edible. But how do you actually count calorie by just looking at the images?
So it's approximate and not accurate.
There's probably
it would be
Still very misleading. We have done those experiments.
But truthfully speaking, can it be more than 5 or 6%?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I think it's more like 30%.
Like what if you use olive oil, pan spray and not ghee?
Priyanka, there's so many more things which goes in cooking. I can look at a pureed green. How would you tell me which greens have been used?
Let's see if you can
Actually, the ingredients and their spatial relationship, actually those two things helps to determine and classify the foods. Actually there are filters, the texture and the color can be filtered out, and by this, when we are digitizing them, and then we can classify them, and it helps us to label.
Meri jaan, मेरे को 24 साल हो गए इस लाइन में.
No, okay.
You can use food coloring and you can still be deceptive.
That can do this.
No, I think the problem, again, I think you are solving the wrong problem. It's not really knowing the calorie count. I think most people who are, when they are consuming it, they know. I think the problem is, how do you change their habit to eat healthy? I think that's more important, and I don't really see any gamification elements. I don't see any kind of habit or behavior you're trying to build in here which promotes people to eat healthy.
Today, if you have a chocolate cake, it could be a small piece or a large piece. How do you track for quantity, right? This doesn't address that.
Actually, that can be tracked. The volume, the density, the weight can be. That's what I'm trying to say. Japan has built it. It would be a true inspiration for us, but it's too heavy. You know, Gaziru, they have made this, but it's object-based. It's not just a food app. So you cannot say that it's not happening. It is happening. We need to put the anchor down. It's a developing technology. We need to motivate it, right? We cannot just sit in denial and say it's just a fantasy app, right?
I'm not saying it's a fantasy, my brother. I'm just saying that what is the biggest issue is that in images, we create deceptions in food.
Listen,
That is
I think the point is they're going to real restaurants. They're not looking at cookbooks and clicking pictures.
Even in restaurants,
All
we
your
create
real food,
deception.
what you're eating,
In
dal, chawal,
restaurants, we
butter
keep
chicken,
deceptions.
whatever.
In restaurants, we say, no, we added yogurt in this. It's heavy cream. Majority of the time, it's heavy cream. You know, next year we're going to have the show again. That time we'll tweak this together.
Well, I think it's really interesting.
It's very interesting.
It would definitely give me an idea of what I'm eating and make me want to maybe tweak my lifestyle a little bit, which I think
this app will sell if you actually show wrong calories. So I actually take a picture and it shows low calorie.
No, then you'll be a fat guy using that app, and that will never work after a year. Okay, great. Thank you so much. You came back because everybody on the social media wanted you back. Thus, everybody does want that app. I hope we see it that way too. Thank you.
Well done.
What's in my plate to theek tha bhai? What's in your brain, my boy? Brilliant. Muh aur aankh dono mein pani aa gaya. And now we've heard from all 10 applicants.